Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, the number one place for people who love design, art and all things creative. I'm Jacqueline and I'm an interior architect and designer here at D&B. In today's video, I want to talk about my top IKEA picks that I think are timeless and will definitely level up your own interiors. We all know that IKEA can be hit and miss, but we love it for the most part, right? But I really want to give you guys some IKEA products that aren't just trendy now, but things that I think will be future-proof and always remain stylish. So if you want to know which products you won't regret buying from IKEA, let's jump into the video. The first IKEA product that I think has always looked really chic is the Skogster dining table. Side note, I'm really sorry if there's anyone Swedish watching this video, watching me butcher these names, so sorry in advance. Obviously, the Skogster dining table has a very Scandinavian look, but I think that it would work really well in most modern homes. And because it works in lots of different spaces, I really do think that it's one of the most interesting dining tables that IKEA has. They also have two different dining set variations that you can buy of the table, and I particularly love the Sicarius fabric chair set. They're really sophisticated and I really love how clean lined this whole set is, which is why I think it would work in so many homes. I also want to give a mention to another dining table, which is the Dockster table. Now, this is clearly not a new design and it takes a lot of inspiration from the plastic furniture of the 60s. It's actually a great dupe for the original tulip table by Finnish-American designer Eero Saarinen. So if you're a retro lover like me, this piece is a great example of the classic 60s look and of course timeless design. Two more of my best IKEA products are the Exorp sofa and the Söderhamn sofa. You've probably seen at least one of them before because they are really popular. There are so many different colours and variations of these sofas, which is why I love them. The Exorp has more of a traditional relaxed look, whereas the Söderhamn is much more modern. I think that they're really simple in style, but that makes them refined, you know, and I think that makes them suitable for any space. Let me know which one you prefer. Now, I think we can all agree that storage is sometimes really hard to organise, and sometimes having a huge cabinet with doors can take up a really big bit of room, and let's face it, they can also look a bit boring too. So my solution for that is the Fitzio shelving unit. I'm sure you've probably seen this one too before because it's very popular and for good reason. Because all the shelving is exposed, you're able to easily customize the unit to whatever you'd like it to be. I have to admit, I love a good shelfie, and one that combines organization with decorative pieces is a great way to store things away but keep your interior chic at the same time. Unfortunately, these are only available in black and I wish that they came up with more colors and finishes, to be honest, but let's face it, there's nothing a can of spray paint can't fix. Because I think that adding colour to them completely changes the look and then enables them to suit, honestly, any interior. My fifth IKEA product is the Stockholm living room set, which I believe comes in a variety of different cabinets and a coffee table. And really it's the coffee table I love the most because there's really nothing else like this on IKEA's website. The shape and style are both very reminiscent of the mid-century modern style that I absolutely love. And if you're looking for a mid-century coffee table now, you can see what kind of prices you're looking at. So that's why the Stockholm coffee table is a great way to get that classic mid-century modern look, but for a cheap price. Now let's talk about lighting. Let's talk about lighting. I think that this is the department of IKEA that can be really good, but also really bad, and some things can just look really cheap. So my top three IKEA lighting fixtures are the Evdal floor lamp, the Elfstar pendant light, and the Lurskiffer light. All three are obviously completely different from one another, and the reason why I chose them is because I think that they each have their own way of creating a designer look. I believe that the Elfstar light is actually new for IKEA Spring 2021, and I think that we'll be seeing a lot more of it. My next product choice is one I chose because it's both practical and stylish, and it's the Vallentuna footstool, which actually comes in two different configurations. One has a hidden storage compartment inside, which is always useful, and the other is actually a sofa bed. How cool is that? Both are also available in a lot of different colours, which I think is a very clever move from IKEA. And you know what? I don't actually see this item a lot, and that's why I thought it deserved a mention. If you prefer more of a traditional interior or a farmhouse interior, the next product is for you. The Song San chest of 6 drawers has more of a traditional look, and really the reason why I like it is because of the price. And I think that the Song San chest is really good in terms of delivering that aesthetic, but for a fraction of the cost. Now, I know that all of you are going to ask me in the comments, what is the best bed frame from IKEA? And I would say that the Tom Refjord is my favourite. This just looks like an expensive fabric bed, but really it's actually only £379. Fabric upholstered beds can actually be quite hard to find, and one with legs can be even harder. I'm sorry, I know I keep harping on about IKEA products that look expensive, but come on, they are really fantastic. I actually have a whole other video where I talk about how to create chic interior design for less, so I'll link it for you guys at the end of this video if you're interested. Which character out of all the TV shows has the best wardrobe? Without even mentioning who, I'm 90% sure that most of you thought of Carrie Bradshaw's walk-in closet, the queen of all wardrobes. So how can you replicate that with IKEA products? The pack system is IKEA's most well-known IKEA wardrobe system. The great thing about them is that each part is relatively cheap, and put it this way, it's much cheaper than getting a built-in wardrobe installed. On IKEA's website, they even have a packs planner where you can design your own to see how it will look, which I think is really useful. Packs is my favourite option for wardrobes because there's so many different variations you can create, almost like creating something from Lego. To steer away from furniture, I want to talk about 2 interior decor products that I think you definitely won't regret buying from IKEA. The first is the Lin Bin mirror, and the second is the die tag curtains, or really just any sheer curtains from IKEA. Round mirrors are certainly trendy at the moment, but I genuinely do think that they will still be popular in the future. The Lin Bin also comes with a black finish or a brass finish, perfect for whichever style you're going for in your space. And I really think that sheer curtains are completely timeless. Now, I'm not talking about granny curtains like this. What I love about them is that they would work in both traditional spaces as well as the most contemporary of apartments. I feel that this collection of furniture would fit in almost any interior, but most importantly, I think that these products will never go out of style. So they certainly have my approval. If you're new to our channel, then I want to say welcome. On this channel, we talk about interior design, architecture, illustration, content creation, and graphic design. So if any of that interests you, make sure to subscribe to see videos just like this one. I hope you guys like my interior designer approved IKEA products and the stylish IKEA products that I suggested for you. And of course, they're all linked down below. Leave me a sofa emoji down below so that I know that you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Of course, if you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up, because by doing that, you really do help our channel. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this week's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!